Welcome back, my children, to another Harry Potter or Hogwarts mystery video. I will be starting the new adventure, Hufflepuff Celebration, and it is the newest new adventure that they added, I believe, 2 or 3 days ago, and it's the follow-up to the houses celebrations, which started with Ravenclaw, then Gryffindor, and the next one is this one, Hufflepuff. Now, unfortunately, I was really hoping that the next one was going to be Slytherin and not Hufflepuff. I actually wanted Hufflepuff for last because it has 1 cent, of course. But it's Hufflepuff right now, and then the last one seems like it's gonna be Slytherin, unfortunately. And I'm quite sure it's gonna be my least favorite out of all of them because of Marula, not Ravenclaw. I was about to say that. Rowan, Ismelda, and whoever else is in Slytherin. Anyways, Professor Sprout entrusts you and your Hufflepuff friends to look after her most prized possession. And what? An ailing? Yeah, I think an ailing magical plant. Can you uncover its secret link to another Hogwarts professor and keep it from withering away? Complete this special adventure to learn what it means to be a Hufflepuff and earn a rare Hufflepuff House medal. So that will be my third one once I complete it. And there's 3 parts. First part has 3 tasks. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Also, I only have 2 hours and 13 minutes left, so I gotta be very quick. Before that, I've been able to get 2,320 energies ever since, it's been 2 to 3 weeks since the last recording. So I've been able to save up. I only saved up 1,320 of the energies. The other 1,000 I actually bought. But regardless, I have a lot. I was gonna do something. Also, they changed the stuff for the creatures. The way you're able to feed them and whatnot. You could feed them in bulk or bond with them in bulk, which is incredible. Finally, they did something great. And but the only bad thing is that once you do it, it also gives you rewards. Like, you usually get rewards, but it seems like you could potentially get better rewards if you just feed them one by one, which is what I've been doing because I've been trying to get more coins. But yeah, you could feed them in bulk regardless. Not sure if I should do it right now. Sure, why not? Just to show how it works. Successful feeding. Plus 20 happiness for each creature, which normally, if you feed them alone, I think is 30 instead, if I remember correctly. So this is how the creature feed rewards work. This is the first time I actually get books, if I remember correctly. Usually it's been the attributes and the XPs, but I think this is the first time I get books out of this. Out of doing it in bulk. Cool, I leveled up knowledge. Nice. Right, is that it? I already did bond before I started. And then I still have to feed these 5. I'll feed them later on. Actually, I don't know if I did it on video, but I got 2 new creatures. These 2 and I think this one. No, wait, these 2. These 2 dragons. I called him Welch Lime Jelly because his name is originally Welch Dragon, but with an S, Welch with an S. But I changed it to Welch Lime Jelly because of that Welch brand. That is a jelly brand. And then I forgot her real name, but I called her Crystal Lee. Yeah, Crystal Lee Rose Eyes. I had called her Pink Eyes or Pink Eye at first, but her eyes are more crystal-like. Anyways, what's next? Oh, I did that. Daily planner progress. So I got to collect another 14 energies. Heck yeah. Also, the thing I don't like is that I kind of did not see what the pop-up said when the new adventure started. It was 1 cent. She said something. I did not get to screenshot it or anything, or even read it on my own because I clicked too fast by accident, so I have no idea what she said and what I was sent to. All I know is I have to meet with Hufflepuffs at herbology classroom. That's pretty much it. but it kind of sucks. One sent said something and I did not get to see it. Oh wait, now that I think about it, I have somebody doing yeah, Slytherin requires an immediate attention. Okay. So I have to do this quickly. Slytherin is hard at work in a nocturne alley shop. Joseph has asked if it's alright to pet Slytherin to thank it for the help. I don't want your filthy hands on him. So no. Alright, what else? Is that it? Alright, before I do start with the tasks, I do have a bunch of stuff that I've been collecting. Especially clothing. I have to change my clothing. I've been having this outfit for several videos because it looks so nice. For some reason, the shirt became invisible. You could see through me, literally. I think it was 2 days ago. I was hoping it was gonna stay like that when I started recording, but it's been like 2 days, like I said. Anyways, there's nothing new here, but I got this from, I think, Club Constellation, if I remember correctly. It's a cat. I did the Club Constellations twice and completed it twice, so that was one of the rewards. Then this, how did I get this? Okay, for some outfits I really don't remember how I got them. Like I said, it's been like 2 to 3 weeks or so. I think this is Mother's Day because of the little flower it has. That's a Mother's Day gift we got. I really don't know. And I don't remember. I'm gonna keep the cat. I do like the cat. I just don't like that it's pink, but it's cat, so I'll keep it. Wait, which one was the other one? It was a Slytherin one, right? Oh, but this for Hufflepuff. I want to put something yellow on, so it looks like I'm Hufflepuff, now that I think about it. Let's see, do I have something yellow here? Nothing yellow? Are you serious? How about here? But then again, I don't like these too much. This one doesn't look that bad, but I don't like it either. Oh no. I have nothing yellow? Okay, how about in the store? Is there anything yellow here? Maybe shirts? It's hoodie? Yeah, I'm not gonna wear that. Hell no. Oh great, nothing yellow. This one is dark yellow. I mean, I guess it counts. Let me see the pants. Maybe if it goes well with the pants, I'll keep it. It doesn't look so bad, I guess. Where's the other pants I like? No, not those. Oh, it's these, okay. Do I look like a Hufflepuff there? I feel like I could have something better. I'm trying to look for something yellow. That's orange. Do I really not have anything else that's yellow? I could have sworn I had like a yellow, what's it called, sweater. I guess not. Whatever, I guess I'll go with the vest jacket. That doesn't look so bad. Alright, then there's also some hair that I got. Where are they? I guess they're all the way down. There's one. Looks awful. I'm not gonna keep that. Alright, which is my top hat. There we go. Then for pets, what did I get? Oh, I have a new owl. Owl skin, basically. I'll change it later, I guess. Is that it? Oh, and then one for the dog. Oh, it has a Slytherin collar. When did I get that one? Damn it, I totally forgot. I have no idea. Alright, then I also have a set of furniture. I'll do that later though. Oh damn it, I was supposed to change into the outfit. Alright, so the yellow, and then the pants. Right here. Yes, accept. There we go. I guess I look kind of like a what's it called, Hufflepuff. Then I also leveled up Asian Kid and Batty Ali, and that is it. All right, now I'm gonna start with the new adventure. First one is meet with Hufflepuffs, which is gonna be 1 cent, of course. There's Dora the Exploradora, and I would assume Cheerio would be here, but she's not, unfortunately. And then I used to confuse Asian Kid as a Hufflepuff because of that yellow sweater he always has. But he's actually, I kind of forgot already. He's either a Gryffindor or he's a Ravenclaw. Anyways, I'm going to start with this, I think it's a guy. Yeah, that's a guy. Professor Sprout is always there for me when I need support or just someone to talk to. That's because you're a loser. And then this kid. Oh, go Diego, go. Something's up with Professor Sprout. And then Dora. Professor Sprout is my head of house. Father, we need your help to find out what she's worried about. I'm not in Hufflepuff. Why do you need my help? Every house needs my help for some reason. I just don't know if leaving now is a good idea. Hello, Professor. I'm not a Hufflepuff. Did you just say you're going somewhere? Hello, Mr. Atkins. Yes, you heard correctly. I'm leaving Hogwarts. Good. Nobody wants you here? For a few days. Oh, wow. I've been invited to a prestigious herbology conference. Oh, is that all? Congratulations. Also, I am not a Hufflepuff. Don't scare us like that, Professor Sprout. Hufflepuff needs you. Oh, not really? Perhaps I should have worded that more carefully. My apologies. I'm feeling a bit out of sorts. I want to attend the conference, but I'm concerned about what could happen if I go. Let me explain. Again, I am not a Hufflepuff. Why are you explaining this to me? Discover Sprout's worry. Sure, why not? Alright. Wait, who is that girl with the emo-ish hair and style? Is she like a sort of like potential main character later on? It looks like she would be. Anyways, Dora, talk. We've got to help Professor Sprout. Discuss. Normally being invited to an herbology conference would be brilliant news. Attend. I appreciate all of you gathering here to show your support. I am not showing support. Resolve. It's not like Professor Sprout should worry. She's usually so confident. Chat. It's nice to see so many Hufflepuffs in one place. I am not a Hufflepuff. Heed. My ailing, fanged geranium. Damn it, I didn't get to read it. Check in. If something is important to Professor Sprout, it's important to all Hufflepuffs. Discover. I'm worried about Gerald, my precious fanged geranium. Yeah, whatever. Appreciate. You may not be a Hufflepuff, but we could still use your help, Father. Alicia saying it. Listen. My favorite flower may wither away if I leave it all alone. How long have you had this flower, and has this been a thing for like forever? Whenever you got that flower, look around. All of my friends in House Hufflepuff are here. Noah Cheerio is missing, and who else is a Hufflepuff? Yeah, I don't remember, to be honest. Realize. With my fanged geranium in such a state, I need a capable plant sitter. Yeah, don't count me in. Learn. I've had Gerald for ages. This fanged geranium means something to her. Here, oh no, that's Diego. Hufflepuff stick together, especially when our head of house needs help. Consider. Professor Sprout filled the Hufflepuff common room with lovely plants. I don't care. Talk. We've got to help Professor Sprout. Discuss. Normally being invited to an herbology conference would be brilliant news. Declare. Professor Sprout may not be my head of house, but I still want to help her. Why? Resolve. It's not like Professor Sprout to worry. She's usually so confident. Attend. I appreciate all of you gathering here to show your support. Heed. And that is it. My ailing fanged geranium requires expert care and attention. We are not experts at all, I would assume. You're worried about leaving one of your plants behind while you're away at the herbology conference? I just don't know if you'll make it without me. Yeah, I really don't care. Let it die. I've had Gerald for ages. This old-fanged geranium means the world to me. Have you ever considered maybe it wants to die? It looks very depressed. Is Gerald alright? He doesn't seem as bitey as other fanged geraniums. I know, it's terrible. Gerald barely even tries to bite people anymore. Not like he used to. Yeah, it's probably his time to go. Gerald may be a common magical plant, but I care about him a lot. Is that something you can understand? No. No, it's just a flower. Not really, it's just a flower. Oh, but Gerald is more than just a flower, Mr. Atkins. I've given Gerald the best of care for many years. To me, he is a Hufflepuff treasure. Without him, I may have never... May have never what? What makes Gerald so special, Professor? I don't have time to explain. What matters right now is Gerald's well-being. I would trust one cent to do the work. As I cannot take him to the herbology conference, I must leave Gerald in the care of someone responsible. No. Why? I am not a Hufflepuff. That duty falls to you, Mr. Atkins. Me? But I said Gerald was just a flower, and I am not a Hufflepuff, even though I'm wearing a yellow vest jacket. That might be true, but you're also one of my most capable and reliable students. Unlike Vincent, she's unreliable. I know you have what it takes to keep Gerald safe. Perhaps in time, you will realize his true worth as well. If you need help, just ask your friends in the House of Hufflepuff that I could have asked to take care of it instead of you, but I didn't. Because, why not? Alright, so, is that it? She's just laughing? Now I really must be going. My train to London is leaving soon. Goodbye, Gerald. Stay healthy until I get back. What would have happened if I did not enter the Hufflepuff greenhouse at all? Like, would she have given the plant to one of the other Hufflepuffs? But as soon as I walked in and then she talked, she's like, she felt confident to leave it with me. When I specifically said that I don't see what's so special about the damn plant. Enjoy the conference. We'll take care of Gerald, we promise. Who's we? She said me, so it's gonna be I'll take care of Gerald. Thank you, Mr. Atkins. Farewell, everyone. I'll return in a few days. Wow, now she leaves. I knocked down the plant. Oh, that'll be so funny. I promised that we'd take care of Gerald, but he doesn't look well at all. Also, I am not a Hufflepuff. Why am I entrusted with this? Could he be sick? Some kind of fanged geranium disease? If that's the case, we need to find out what's wrong. Gerald means a lot to Professor Sprout, not that I care, and we'll never find out what makes him special if he withers away. Let's take Gerald to the hospital wing. He's not a human, or it's not even a human, and see if we can find a way to help him. Sure, why not? Also, if we're gonna take the plant to the hospital wing, shouldn't Sprout just taken the plant to Madame Pomfrey in the first place, since we're gonna take her there, take the plant there anyways. And I'm assuming potentially Pomfrey might know what to do with the plant. It kind of makes no sense. Examine the plant. It's time for Gerald's appointment. Let's get him checked out. Stat. What does stat mean again? Also, as long as the whole node adventure is with 1 cent, that's great. Oh, and Dora the Explorer, I guess. It'll be funny leaving the plant on a bed. Yeah, I think it is on a bed. But like covered, like when they covered the kids and whatnot. We've got to find out if Gerald is sick with some kind of fanged geranium disease. If a healer in the hospital wing can help him, we've got to try. Oh, there's Cheerio. Heck yeah. Father, 1 cent. Dora the Explorer. I didn't expect to see all of you here. Hello, Cheerio. I take it you're volunteering in the hospital wing again. Also, why were you not at the herbology classroom? That's right. And the next patient I'm supposed to see is someone called Gerald. This is Gerald? She's probably like, this plant? Are you serious? This Gerald. He's a fanged geranium and very important to Professor Sprout. But he's not looking well, and we want to know if he's come down with some kind of illness. Father, I'm a volunteer student healer, not an herbologist. That's what I was thinking. But a patient is a patient. If there's something wrong with Gerald, I'll do whatever I can to help it. I can to help. She just waters it. Is there a specific part of Gerald that you're concerned about? It may help narrow things down. Fangs, petals, leaves. How do I know? Does it look like I'm a herbologist myself? Petals, I'll go with fangs because it sounds the most violent. A fanged geranium isn't much without fangs. I'd appreciate if you took a closer look at them. Absolutely, Father. Anything for you. We'll make Gerald's fangs a focus of our examination. Professor Sprout entrusts us with Gerald's well-being. If there's anything we can do to help, just ask. Well, I could use an assistant during my examination. And Madame Pomfrey will be close by to watch and make sure I'm doing this right. I'll be happy to assist. Let's get started with Gerald's checkup. Okay. Also, 1 cent and Dora did not say anything. Assist with Gerald's checkup. 3 hours. Also, now that I think about it, I kind of forgot to mention. They brought back carnival prizes. So I'm trying to get tokens to get the tappable item, which luckily this time is the tappable item is for 1,200 points. Would have been better if it was 1,000, but at least 1,200 points is better than 2,000, like the previous one. Oh, great. Anyways, I do have to get the tokens. Alright, the Bird Boy's Prophecy and practice makes perfect. I'll do it later. The Bird Boy's Prophecy, I did not complete all of it, which is whatever, I don't care. Anyways, I'll start off with Pomfrey. Listen. Any patient who enters the hospital wing is deserving of care, even a flower. I wonder what sorts of diseases fanged geraniums get. The fanged disease, maybe? I think. Cheerio accepted Gerald as a patient without a second thought. Chat.
Cheryl is so kind, patient, and caring. She's the perfect Hufflepuff.
Indeed she is. Inspect, I think. No signs of infection or illness so far, but we'll keep looking. Discuss.
Professor Sprout has always inspired me with her kind and accepting nature.
Entice.
It's somewhat worrisome that he's not trying to bite us.
Stroke.
Gerald seems to like that.
It must be a girl, Gerald. Converse.
Madame Pomfrey taught me to care for any patient who needs help.
Observe.
I've checked for root rot, mildew, fungus, and pests, but Gerald is.
Is what? I don't know. Confer.
Cheerios acceptance of any patient in need is what Hufflepuff is all about.
Over here.
Good work, Miss Laboska. Give Gerald the same care you would any patient.
Check in.
I can't find anything specific wrong with Gerald yet.
Maybe it's hungry? Contemplate.
If something happens to Gerald, Professor Sprout will be heartbroken.
I hope she does get heartbroken. Consider.
I think I remember seeing this flower in Professor Sprout's office.
Where is her office? Now that I think about it. Nod.
I hope we can find a way to help Gerald.
I think I'm confusing voices now. Too many women voices? Listen.
Any patient who enters the hospital wing is deserving of care, even a flower.
Wonder. I wonder what sorts of diseases fanged. Okay, it's the same thing. Think. Same thing. Chat. Examine fangs, and that's it.
Ridges on the fangs tell me that Gerald is quite old for a fanged geranium.
Yeah, it's old enough to part ways with the real world.
I checked Gerald for signs of root rot, fungal
Fungal or fungal? Yeah, fungal, right?
fungal infection, pests, and everything else I could think of. But I found no sign of disease or illness.
Thanks, Jiro. It's good to know that Gerald isn't sick. Did you learn anything from Gerald's fangs?
Only that Gerald is one old fanged geranium. Fangs like this take years to grow so many ridges.
I wonder if Gerald's age is related to his ailing condition.
That could be, but unfortunately I don't have a cure for something like that.
There's got to be something more we can do. There could be a magical solution to this.
Well, there's herbivicus. Well, there's herbivicus. That's a germ to make plants grow, but I wouldn't recommend it. Gerald's condition is delicate. A powerful magical intervention may be too much for its fragile constitution.
I suppose we'll have to think of another way to help him. We don't want to overwhelm the little guy. Professor Sprout mentioned that Gerald is very important to her, but she didn't explain why.
If I knew, I'd tell you, but I don't remember seeing Gerald before. I was visiting Professor Sprout's office in my first year. He was in a special place on her windowsill.
So Professor Sprout has had Gerald for at least that long. Thanks. Cheerio. That's good to know. I appreciate all your help with this. You accepted a flower as a patient without a second thought.
Flowers need help too. Being a Hufflepuff has taught me the importance of kindness and acceptance. I've always felt at home in Hufflepuff. Their accepting nature means a lot to me.
If Gerald isn't sick and magical interventions are out, what else can we try?
There's only a guess, but does anyone know when Gerald last ate? He might just be hungry.
That's what I was thinking, literally. Gerald hasn't eaten since Professor Sprout left. Perhaps we ought to try to feed him something just in case. Maybe a human hand. I'll vote for either Marulla's or Rowan's hand, and I'll also what do you call? I'll even cut the hand off myself. But what do fanged geraniums even eat? Humans.
You got meat, Father. But with a mouth and fangs like that, I assume Gerald eats quite a lot.
That's a good point, actually. Gerald may not be a magical creature, but he does have a mouth and fangs. Perhaps a creature expert like Professor Kettleburn would know what fanged geraniums eat.
Good idea, Father. We just released Professor Kettleburn last week after his latest injury. He should be fully recovered and back in his classroom now.
Then that's where Gerald and I are going next. You mean Gerald, me, and 1 cent?
Good luck. Oh, and before you go, take some of these potion ingredients. Bone meal, powdered kelp, and wigan tree bark. I heard they were good for plants.
Thanks, Cheerio. I'm sure Gerald can use all the help he can get. Now we've got to talk to Professor Kettleburn so we can get Gerald something to eat. Is Professor Kettleburn the only person in Hogwarts with food for plants? Feed Gerald.
I have a moment to talk. Come quickly and I'll help if I can.
Yeah, whatever. Alright. Oh, great. My niece is crying for some reason. Feed Gerald. Oh, 1 cent is there again. Awesome. Is that a sniffler? Never mind, that's a dog. A little pup. And then, I forgot the real name, but I called him Stargazing. Oh, and then, Frosty the Snow Lizard. And then what's that? Oh, I remembered, yeah, that snake thing. I forgot the name. And then some rats as food, I'm assuming. I'll start off with Dora the Explorer.
A good meal always makes me feel better. Perhaps Gerald is the same.
Then 1 cent.
Gerald's hanging in there, but we should get him something to eat as soon as possible.
Also, I just realized there's a cat there as well. I kind of forgot what I called the mine. Let's see. Oh, Senegato, right, Senegato. Anyways. Oh, is it Okami? Okami or whatever. Squawk! And that's it. So for some reason he has an Okami, which I think grows into a dragon, if I'm not incorrect, or some sort of dragon. There's Professor Kettleburn. I don't think he noticed us. He seems focused on that creature that I've seen before, on another new adventure. Hopefully he'll know what fanged geraniums eat so we can find out whether Gerald is hungry. So there we are.
Well, if it isn't Mr. Ekans, Miss Tonkacar, Miss Dora the Explorer, and Miss 1 cent, Miss Haywood, whatever.
Actually, I could just use Tonkacar as her last name whenever they mention her as a last name. Because they said all of our last names, right? He said Ekans for me. Anyways.
3 of my favorite Hogwarts students. I'm just saying that because you all 3 are here. Otherwise, I wouldn't say it. You're just in time.
Just in time for what?
Aha! Jameet Squawk, of course. She's my prized Okami.
I've met her already. Squawk.
Squawk is my pride and joy, but she's still young and quite feisty.
I remember Squawk. Yeah, there we go. I remember Squawk. Listen, Turtle and I looked after her while you were away on your trip to Ireland.
You and Miss Turtle did a brilliant job of Okami sitting for me.
Yep, everything went smoothly. No escapes or chaos at all.
Glad to hear it. Squawk can be quite a handful, you know.
Professor, we wanted to ask your advice on something. We're taking care of Professor Sprout's fanged geranium while she's away from Hogwarts. But he seems a little worse for wear.
I can see that. Fanged geraniums are usually far more aggressive than this, especially Gerald.
Trivial said Gerald's fangs. Damn it! I clicked by accident. Okay, let me just place my iPad here.
That's for sure, but even fanged geraniums still want to bite you.
We were thinking Gerald might be hungry, but none of us know what fanged geraniums eat.
Good thinking, Mr. Atkins. A little snack might be just what Gerald needs to get his energy back. Potentially a human hand. I have food for him around here somewhere. Unfortunately, I'm not at liberty to search at the moment.
Why not?
I can't leave Squawk alone. She's been in a sore mood ever since I redid her nest. If I let her out of my sight for even a second, she'll slither off to who knows where and cause all sorts of trouble.
What if the three of us watched Squawk for you? We might be able to calm her down.
I would appreciate that, Mr. Atkins. Some new friends to play with might cheer her up. Since you looked after Squawk before, you ought to know just what to expect. Watch over Squawk for me while I scrounge around for something for Gerald to eat.
Yeah, whatever. 3 hours. Cheer up, Squawk. Cheer her up for what again? Kind of forgot. Alright, laugh.
Squawk tried to bite me. I'm starting to like her.
Plant. I should ask Professor Kettleburn how much he knows about Gerald. Converse.
Squawk is much more feisty than Gerald. Hopefully we can fix it.
Remind. Don't try to escape, Squawk. We don't need to go through that again. Comment. Young Akamis aren't quite as dangerous as adults. Remark. Squawk seems perfectly in her nest. I suppose that's normal for Akamis. Consider. Professor Kettleburn said he had food for Gerald, but he didn't say what. Somebody's hand, potentially? Maybe the hand he's missing? Reassure. Hang in there, Gerald. Professor Kettleburn's getting you a snack. Chat.
If someone messed with my nest, I'd be in a bad mood too.
Discuss.
Alchemies are chronic.
I don't know.
Can they grow or shrink to fit?
What was that word? Chronic tick or something like that? Here. Squawk. Appreciate. It takes a great deal of dedication and patience to care for a creature like this. Plant. I should ask Professor. Okay, same thing. Converse. Okay, same thing. Comment. Remark. Nest. Okay. What else? That one is 3. Yeah, I'll go with this one. Laugh.
Squawk tried to bite me. I'm starting to like her.
Reassure. Hang in there, okay? Chat. Okay, I want to read what she says. Discuss. I don't know that word.
They can grow or shrink to fit available space.
Right. Here. And that is it. Squawk. Let's see. What food did Kettleburn get? I think Squawk's mood has improved. Alright, he's not showing it yet.
Aha! Amazing, you three must be miracle workers. Squawk doesn't warm up to just anyone. Alchemists really do because of their fears and instincts. But with much effort, I've managed to reduce Squawk's aggressive outbursts to only a few bites a week.
A few bites a week? Isn't that still too many?
Progress is progress, Mr. Atkins. Many thought I was foolish to keep an Akami as a pet, but I think Akamis make great pets, don't you agree?
Sure, why not? I don't really mind. Yes, even a fierce creature like Akami can make a good pet in the right hands.
My sentiments exactly. The occasional bite is of a small price to pay in the name of creature friendship.
It must take a lot of dedication and patience to care for magical creatures the way you do, Professor.
As a proud Hufflepuff...
Wait, he's a Hufflepuff? Kinda forgot.
As a proud Hufflepuff, I strive for nothing less. Dedication and patience are hallmarks of the house. And I'm hardly the only one. Take the legendary Newton Scamander. He was a Hufflepuff too. What an inspiration. Dedication and patience are key to winning over magical creatures and people too. Which reminds me, you helped me with Squawk, and now it's time I return to the favor.
I hope that means you were able to find food for Gerald. What would fanged geraniums eat anyway?
Fanged geranium food, of course.
Wow. Very informative.
And I found a whole bag of that stuff.
Fantastic. Let's try giving Gerald a snack to see if it makes him feel better. So what is the food for him? Go on, Gerald. Have some fanged geranium food. Where's the food? We're not even feeding it to him. How's he gonna get it? He doesn't have hands. He won't even touch it. I suppose he wasn't hungry at all, after all.
You did well to try, Mr. Atkins. Don't give up now. With dedication and patience, I'm sure you'll find a way to bring Gerald back to his old bite self.
You seem to know Gerald already. Do you know why he's so important to Professor Sprout?
I wish I did. All I can say is that Pomona has had that flower for as long as I've known her.
I'm assuming that's Sprout's first name?
And I've known Pomona for many years. We're very old, you see. If Gerald withers away, Pomona won't be the only one who's heartbroken. The flower is a Hufflepuff's treasure.
That nobody seems to know other than him and Sprout. 1 cent and Cheerio don't even... Well, only 1 cent. I mean, Cheerio saw her once, but the others don't seem to know much. We'll just have to think of another way to help. If it's not an illness or hunger, it must be something else. Like I said, he wants to die already.
I'm not a gardening expert. I'm no gardening expert, but I do have some extra core,
Whatever.
extra core and natural fibers.
That's not fibers. Fibres? Unless they spelled it wrong and it's supposed to be the E and the E first and then the R. Whatever.
And natural fibers from what I refurbished Squawk's nest. It isn't much, but plants like that sort of thing, I think.
Thanks, Professor. No thanks, Professor, because you were no help. I appreciate your help with this. I don't. I'm not exactly a gardening expert either, but I know someone at Hogwarts who is. Who? Oh my goodness. It's always him. He's the answer to everything. Hagrid. He knows everything there is to know about gardening. Well, at least he does have a garden, so it does make sense at least.
Rubens knows his way around a pumpkin. I'll tell you that.
I'll take Gerald to Hagrid next. If anyone knows how to help this fanged geranium, it's him. Part 1 complete. Okay, 200 coins. Part 2. Your quest to revive Gerald the fanged geranium takes a dangerous turn. You and your Hufflepuff friends need to stick together to help the old flower and uncover its final secret. Or maybe it ate something already, and that's what's making it sick. Somebody awful, like Marula's hand, I wouldn't be surprised. Ask for advice. Hurry to my garden and let me know what's on your mind. Not to you, of course. I was gonna say, I like that Wanson is coming along, but she's really not saying much, like I was hoping she would. Why is Icemelda there, and why is Marula there? And is she missing a hand? I guess not. Why does frickin' Marula have to join this? It's Hufflepuff, not Slytherin. I'm sure she's already gonna join Slytherin the whole time, which is very annoying to think about. So why does she have to appear for the better House Celebration one? Oh, great. Okay, I'll start off with stupid Marula, of course.
I'm too talented to waste my time doing garden work.
Nobody cares. And then Icemelda.
There's dirt under my fingernails. This is the worst.
And Fang. Woof! That's what I was expecting. Hello there. Nice to see you, father. Hello, Hagrid. My more than a friend, 1 cent, and non-friend, Dordoxplodora, and I wanted to ask you for advice about Sorry, father. 1 second. Marilla, don't pull that. That's a carrot, not a wheat.
How am I supposed to know the difference? A plant's a plant.
Caliban, girls. What am I gonna do about these two? About those two? How about you hit them? Is everything alright? Oh, not that much. Marilla and Icemelda got in a spot of trouble in class. So, Professor McGonagall, tell him to help me in me garden for us about to learn their lesson. But they're not much of help. They're worse than expected. Problem is, there aren't the most reliable gardeners, and I'm up to my ears in weeds. Yeah, I'm not gonna help if that's what you're trying to ask. I was hoping to ask you for gardening advice, but if you're too busy in the garden, perhaps we can help. Help? Yeah, I don't want to help. 1 cent, Dordoxplodora and I could lend a hand. Why am I speaking for all of us? And when the work is done, we can talk fanged geraniums. I'd be grateful. You're better than both of them. You're better than Marula and Icemelda. You're always someone I can rely on, father, because you're the best. And I shouldn't be surprised to see Hufflepuffs like 1 cent and Dordoxplodora offered their aid, even though you're the one who spoke for them. I always liked that about Hufflepuffs. They aren't afraid of a little hard work. I was a Gryffindor myself, but House of Hufflepuff is worthy of respect too.
Oh, please. No one respects Hufflepuff.
Nobody respects you?
Hufflepuffs never do anything interesting or dangerous. They're by far the most boring house at Hogwarts.
Hufflepuffs are boring. Boring can be good. Yeah, they're not boring. Hufflepuffs aren't boring. Only you are. They've produced some of the most fascinating witches and wizards in history. Which is only 1 cent and Cheerio. Take Newt Scamander. Why am I mentioning him as an example? I could have mentioned 1 cent. He was a Hufflepuff, and his life was the furthest thing from boring.
One wizard leads an interesting life, and I'm supposed to believe all Hufflepuffs are like that. I think not.
Not now. Now. Let's not fight about silly things. We got gardening to do. Father, I'll give you all the advice you need, just as soon as we're done. Then let's get started. Point me to those weeds and I'll show them who's boss. Like weeds as in the weed we can smoke. Hop in the garden, 3 hours. So Hagrid is at least helping this time, because usually he's just standing there like every other professor. Where's Marilla? Oh, there she is. Why is she with a cat? She shouldn't be messing with cats. Cats don't like her. Nod.
It feels good to help people, especially Hagrid.
No, it does not. Remark. Hagrid's gardening skills really shows when it comes to his pumpkins. Wait, what? Giggle.
Marilla and Icemelda are going to lose their voices from complaining so much.
Over here.
Look at all of the helpful Hufflepuffs. Oh, brother.
We should smack her. Discuss.
I don't mind getting my fingernails dirty if I'm helping a friend.
Check on. At least Gerald is getting some sun, but we'll need more than that to help him. I'm hoping the sun kills it. Hope. I hope Hagrid knows how to help Gerald. I'm not sure what else to do. Consider. When we're done here, I'll be free to ask Hagrid for advice about Gerald. Heat. We're making great progress. Thanks for all your help. Yeah, whatever. Chat.
Hufflepuffs aren't afraid to roll up their sleeves and get things done.
Ponder.
That's how carrot growth is large naturally.
Comment. Hagrid is known for his pumpkins, but his carrots are pretty impressive too. Observe. We'll put these pumpkins to good use when Halloween something or whatever. Ignore.
This is the worst day of my life.
Good. Reassure. Hang tight, Gerald. We'll figure out a way to fix you up when we're done here. Here.
I've never been so miserable. I prefer working with plants indoors.
Nod.
It feels good to help people, especially Hagrid.
Remark. Okay, same thing. Giggle. Discuss. And that is it.
I don't mind getting my fingernails dirty if I'm helping a friend.
We're all finished. And with time to spare. Now I can help you with your gardening questions. Ask away, Father. Thanks, Hagrid. We want to know how to help an old-fanged geranium who is dying, and I'm hoping he dies. He's not hungry or sick, but he still doesn't look well. Gerald is an important plant to Professor Sprout. We can't let him wither away. Yeah, we could. If not illness or hunger that's ailing Gerald, it could be the soil. Sometimes a plant gets all the nutrients it can from the dirt it's potted in. Refreshing the soil every few years is crucial. Then it sounds like we ought to give Gerald some new soil. I've got a new potting soil mix I've been working on. Professor Sprout even asked me about it before she went. But I was still working on it and couldn't give her any. I'm nearly done with it now. Now though, just need a few more things. What do you need? We may be able to get it for you. I've got most of what I need, but I could use some that holds water that won't break down too quickly. Professor Sprout gave us some coir and natural fibers. What would that help? That's perfect, Father. They'll keep the soil nice and moist while avoiding rot. I have some potion ingredients too. Cheerio gave them to me to gave them to me, hoping they might help. Bone meal, powdered kelp, and wagon tree bark. Does'll do nicely, father. Bone meal and powdered kelp are great fertilizers, and have wagon tree bark'll help with drainage. Seems your Hufflepuff friends paid off. Hufflepuff friendships paid off. I suppose they did. Cheerio and Professor Kettleburn gave me what I needed without even knowing it. Friendships can be like that. When we look out for each other, we got rewards and we didn't even expect. There's just one more ingredient that'll make our potting soil complete. A bit of magical dung. I could use going to the bathroom at the moment. Imagine magical dung. That's alright. Some magical creatures leave dung behind that'll do wonders for any plant. Take a moon calves. They've got some of the best magical dung there is. Save our dragon dung, of course. Save or same? Like same. Whatever. There's even a herd of moon calves near a lake in the Forbidden Forest. Not far from here. You mean stargazing? Staregazing? Interesting. If one were to gather stargazing dung, it would complete this potting soil. Sure would, but it wouldn't be easy. The only way to get stargazing dung is to gather it while they're dancing under the full moon. Wow. There's a full moon tonight, of course, but the Forbidden Forest after dark is no place for students. Too dangerous. I've been in the Forbidden Forest multiple times at night. Alright, so what? Now what? Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Shouldn't said all that. Oh wow. Thanks for your help, Hagrid. My friends and I know just what to do next. We're going to finish the magical potting soil and bring Gerald back to his old self. His old self. Acquired moon calf dung.
Come to the Forbidden Forest so we can find the moon calves. Or the stargazing.
That's what I named mine. This one's right. These are the moon calves. Acquire stargazing dung. Okay, why is go here and that random Hufflepuff girl? Powerpuff girl, that is. There they are. Anyways, I'll start off with the random Powerpuff girl. There we go. Hufflepuff student.
I wish I could dance like a mooncalf.
And then go.
Mooncalves aren't the only creatures who live in the forest. Let's be on our guard.
Why did they come along in the first place? I really want to know. That one cent.
Look at the adorable stargazings. Cheerio would love this. Too bad you couldn't be here tonight.
Alright, whatever. So there we are. These must be the stargazings Hagrid mentioned. They're dancing in the moonlight, just like he said.
When they're through, we'll swoop in and collect any dung they left behind.
Then I see the dung already, the poop. There's like a bunch. Then we can finish Gerald's potting soil. It may be the only thing we can do to keep him from withering away. We promised Professor Sprout we'd take care of Gerald. We can't let her down. Though we still don't know why Gerald is so special to her. Why do I care? Yeah, a lot of poop. It is adorable and everything, but we'll need to gather the stargazing dung soon. If we don't get back before sunrise, the dung will lose its magical potency. I think potency.
Relax, Father. We've got time to take into the show. We should count ourselves lucky that the only creatures we have to deal with are some cute dancing stargazings.
I had a feeling something more dangerous comes along. A dragon, Welch, lime jelly, and they run away.
Merlin's beard, it's a dragon. The stargazings ran away.
That's a Welch lime jelly, by the look of it, and I don't think it came to dance in the moonlight.
This could be a blessing in disguise, Father.
It is?
Sure it is. Now we have a chance to gather dragon dung and stargazing dung. We'll just nip down there and scoop some up before the dragon even notices. What do you think?
That sounds terrifying. Don't be ridiculous. You're a genius. Yes, I want some danger. Dora to explore Dora. You're a genius. Hagrid said that the only thing that can compete with stargazing dung was dragon dung. If we combine both types, Gerald's magical potting soil will be even more potent.
All we need to do is gather the dung without the dragon noticing.
Also, why couldn't it have been 1 cent who was talking to me instead of Dora to explore Dora? The dragon is going to notice us if we stay here, and we'll never sneak past it at this rate. I'll give you an opening. Use it to gather what magical dung you can, and more importantly, get away safe. Also, I'm realizing that the rock-looking thing is the dragon poop. So I'm distracting the Welch lime jelly, I guess. Here, dragon, look over here. Okay. So why is 1 cent not getting any lines? Distract the dragon. 8 hours. Oh, great. Oh, there's 1 cent. They're all picking up the poop. Without gloves, without at least a scoop. And where's the bag? Where are they gonna put the poop at? Their pockets? Ew. They're just picking it up with their hands, and well, 2 of them, 1 cent and Go are just kneeling down like they're pledging, or like they're kneeling to their masters or something like that. Anyways, occupy. As long as it pays attention to me, it's not putting my non-friends in danger. Well, 1 cent is more than a friend. Listen.
The dragon hasn't been there long, but has already left plenty of dung behind.
Here.
Be careful, Father. Oops, I shouldn't have yelled. I'm being sneaky.
Oh wow. Check on.
I'm finding magical dung of all kinds. What an interesting night.
Over here.
Lots of good dung over here. It tastes good too.
Consider. I need to be quick on my feet in case it comes for me. Distract. That's it. Look at me, not at the Hufflepuffs behind you. Even though I do look like a Hufflepuff. Plan.
Good luck, Father. I'll help you get away when we're done.
No, you won't. Watch.
Thankfully, the stargazings got away, and they left plenty of dung behind. And it tastes good too.
Observe.
I had a feeling we'd have to deal with more than just stargazings tonight.
Appreciate. I couldn't do this without my loyal friends from Hufflepuff. Hope. I hope my friends are getting some good dung. And not eating it. Make noises. Here, dragon, look at me. Occupy. As long as it pays attention to me, is not putting my friends in danger. Listen.
The dragon hasn't been there long, so...
Okay, same thing. Here. Check on. Consider. Distract. What else? Protect. Protect what? Protect.
Thanks for keeping that dragon away from us.
You're not welcome. Over here. Watch. Okay, plan. Appreciate. Hope. Make noises. Occupy. Let's see, that one's 2, that one's 3. Listen. Hear. Check on. Consider. Distract. It's between these two. Observe. Protect. Come on. These two again. That's 3. Okay, over here. Plan. Appreciate. And that's it, finally. I couldn't do this without my loyal friends from Hufflepuff. So there they run away. Did he even collect the poop? It looks like it was all there. It looks like everyone's gotten away safely. Time to go. Damn the boar runs fast.
Brilliant work, Father. You made it out in one piece.
I was lucky it didn't see me slip away. Now we just need to lie low until the Welch lime jelly wanders off. Also, why do we need to see it leave? We could just go back.
We gathered more than enough magical dung to finish Gerald's potting soil. What a thrill.
I knew I could count on you and the other Hufflepuffs to get the job done. How dare you say the other Hufflepuffs? It's you, 1 cent, and the other Hufflepuffs.
Of course, that's Hufflepuff loyalty for you. Just think, all this was to help and all the fact geranium. And we never even learned why Gerald is so important to Professor Sprout.
There's still time to find answers, but what matters more is keeping Gerald from withering away.
I thought one of us might wither away for a second there. If that dragon had caught us, we'd be good as dead.
I was hoping it got potentially that random Hufflepuff girl, Powerpuff girl. Dad, wait, that's it. I know who we need to talk to next about Gerald, the fat fried. Why?
Of course, the Hufflepuff house ghost. He's been at Hogwarts for ages.
The fat fried might know why Gerald is so important to Professor Sprout. Let's go. Oh, great. Okay. Also, I was hoping when he said about Dad, when something rang his bell or whatever, he said like, "Oh, I know, Dad. It's because he wants to be dead. Gerald wants to be dead. We should let it die." But unfortunately not, I guess. Talk to Fat Fried.
The Fat Fried's been spotted in the Great Hall. Hurry, let's talk to him.
Also, how many tasks for... Oh, it is the last task for part 2. And then part 3. Okay. Also, how much more? I have an hour and 7 minutes left. Talk to Fat Fried. So there he is. There's Cheerio. There's 1 cent. Alright, wait, is there any more? Anybody else here? Nope. I'm just gonna continue. Alright, Fat Fried.
Welcome to House Hufflepuff. Your Hogwarts adventures are just beginning. Perhaps I could still word it better.
Nobody cares. Cheerio.
Sorry. Sorry I missed the staircasing caper, but I'm here to help. I'm here to help from now on.
Okay.
We found a Fat Fried, but for some reason he's talking to himself. I hope he's all right.
I hope he isn't. Why am I talking to Dora the Exploradora? Now, 1 cent. I was really hoping that the whole new adventure was gonna be mainly 1 cent talking to me, or at least Cheerio as well. But it seems like it's Dora the Exploradora, which I don't like.
Watch your father. Your friends in House Hufflepuff are busy helping Hagrid prepare the new potting soil.
When it's ready, we can report Gerald with fresh soil. Until then, we'll search for answers regarding his origins. As the Hufflepuff House ghost, the Fat Fried may know about Gerald and what he means to Professor Sprout.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go talk to him.
Why is it we? Oh, great.
May your life as a Hufflepuff be full of kindness, loyalty, dedication, and hard work. Still not right.
Hello, Mr. Fried.
Hello there, students. I was just practicing my welcome speech for first-year Hufflepuffs. After the sorting ceremony, new Hufflepuffs are eager to know what to expect. That's where my speech comes in. I spent all year refining it. You can never get enough rehearsing it. Rehearsing in.
I see. How is it going?
Well enough, I suppose, but I'm still missing something. It's easy to rattle off facts and trivia about House Hufflepuff, but there's so much more to it than that. I want to convey the true essence of what it means to be a Hufflepuff.
That sounds like quite a challenge.
Oh, it is. I've been stuck on it for hours. I could use a bit of help if you're willing to listen to what I have so far.
I suppose we could do that, but we actually came by to ask you about something.
Help me complete my Hufflepuff welcome speech, and I'll tell you everything you want to know.
In that case, it's a deal. We'll listen to your speech and give our honest feedback. I will definitely say it's awful.
How kind of you. I want my speech to be memorable, so I just might test your memory later. Welcome to Hufflepuff. Your Hogwarts adventures are just beginning.
Yeah, whatever. 3 hours. Critique the speech. The speech I don't care about. Alright, let's see. There's 1 cent and Cheerio. Bonding, potentially. I don't like that Go is there with them. Compliment. The Fried is quite knowledgeable. I'm learning so much about Hufflepuff. Note.
Famous Hufflepuffs include Newton, Scamander, and Hengist
Of wood something? I don't know. Talk.
Our house colors are black and gold. The black represents...
Damn it. I didn't get to read it. Heed.
Our colors are gold and black, representing ripe wheat and rich soil.
Whisper.
No offense to the Fried, but this speech is rather dry and boring, if you ask me.
Yeah, I feel the same way. Spal.
I'm not used to hearing Hufflepuff's accomplishments. We tend not to brag.
Learn.
Our mascot is the badger, usually harmless, but fierce when provoked.
Okay, consider. The feedback we provide ought to be constructive. We don't want to be rude. I do. Remark.
Everyone is dying to find out why Gerald is so important to Professor Sprout.
Discuss.
The black in our house colors represent fertile soil. How appropriate.
Check on. As soon as we're through here, we'll repot Gerald with our magical soil mix. Converse.
Hearing this speech is making me even more proud of to be a Hufflepuff.
Chat.
The Fried may be a ghost, but he's always in a good mood. I like that.
Confer.
Hufflepuffs tend to show our character through our actions, not just words.
Compliment. The Fried is quite knowledgeable. I'm learning so much about Hufflepuff. Talk.
Our house colors are black and gold. The black represents rich, fertilized soil.
I think that's what I said. Whisper. Get something. Smile. Consider, and that's it. The feedback we provide ought to be constructive. We don't want to be rude. Like I said, I do want to be rude.
In closing, it may be dearest hope that you may feel welcome in Hufflepuff, and for your Hogwarts years to be full of joy. We Hufflepuffs value hard work, acceptance, patience, dedication, loyalty, and kindness. For we are all on our good earth together, and we ought to help one another if we can.
And they start clapping. That was a nice speech, Mr. Fried. No, wait. That was a boring speech, Mr. Fried.
Much appreciated. Now let's see how much of it got through to you all. Hufflepuff's house colors are black and gold. Can you tell me what the black represents?
What happens if I get it wrong? I'm actually very curious. I'll go with charcoal. The black represents charcoal from the burning fires of our Hufflepuff friendships.
Nice try, Mr. Atkins, but not quite. The black is in our house colors represents the rich soil of the earth. Many Hufflepuff characteristics correspond to the element of earth. Perhaps that's why we make fine herbologists.
I suppose that's fitting. My friends and I just went to great lengths to prepare the perfect potting soil.
That's all well and good, but if you ask me, Mr. Fried, your speech had far too many words. Being a Hufflepuff isn't about knowing trivia. That's for Ravenclaws. Hufflepuffs show their character through their actions. That's the essence of being a Hufflepuff. I don't disagree, Miss Tomakar, but I admit I'm at a loss to how to convey such a concept in my welcome speech.
I have an idea. Sometimes the best way to communicate is by telling a story. My Hufflepuff friends and I have been on a journey where each step reminded us of Hufflepuff's strengths. For instance, the care Cheerio shows for her patients is an example of the kindness and acceptance of Hufflepuff.
You're onto something, Father. The same thing happened when we visited Professor Kettleburn. His work with magical creatures requires dedication and patience. Those are hallmarks of Hufflepuff too.
Then there was all that hard work we put in helping Hagrid in his garden.
Hufflepuffs don't mind rolling up their sleeves, that's for sure.
And I can't think of a better example of Hufflepuff loyalty than our adventure at the Forbidden Forest.
If we hadn't been able to rely on each other, we'd never have gathered enough dung to finish the potting soil. Brilliant. Stories like this are excellent. Like this are exactly what my welcome speech needs to convey the true essence of Hufflepuff. Thank you for this. I couldn't ask for a better way to introduce next year's Hufflepuffs to their new house. You've done me a great service. Now allow me to repay the favor. What information did you need from me?
It's about Gerald. Professor Sprout's thanked geranium. We want to know why he's so important to her.
Gerald. I thought that old flower looked familiar. I'm afraid I don't know the details of his origins, but I can tell you this. Gerald has been Pamina's pride and joy since she was a student at Hogwarts, just like you.
Cheerio mentioned that Gerald's fangs showed his advanced age, but I had no idea he was so old. He should die?
Yes, it's quite impressive that Gerald is still with us. Pomona must take excellent care of him.
We've been looking after Gerald while Professor Sprout is away. We even prepared new potting soil for him.
Speaking of which, it must be ready by now. Let's go replant Gerald to his new soil.
Okay. So is that it? She dropped him. Ha! Yes. Oh no, Gerald. No, that's her.
Oh no, Gerald, what have I done?
You dropped it? It's alright, Tongakar. Let it die. It doesn't look like Gerald is hurt. We just need to fix his broken pot.
But it's in a million pieces.
Don't we have magic for that? That just means we need a transfigurations expert to make sure we repair it properly. Why? Can't I just use that one spell, reparo, I think, and repair it, and that's it? Let's take Gerald and his pot to Professor McGonagall. She'll know how to put all of this back. She'll know how to put all of this back together. That makes no sense. Part 2 complete. I could have just used reparo. Okay, I have 54 seconds left. Minutes. Two gems. Part 3. Learn the secret of Gerald's meaning to Professor Sprout and bring Hufflepuff's bountiful kindness to the rest of Hogwarts. Okay, so let's see how many more tasks. Repair Gerald's pot.
Quickly, meet me in my classroom if you wish to speak.
Oh, it's 2 tasks. Okay, cool. Alright, I should be done very quick. Or soon, basically. There's the 3 of us. Alright.
I feel terrible. I hope Gerald will make it through this alright.
I hope he doesn't.
Gerald is stable for now. I'll continue to monitor his condition.
And then 1 cent.
We got Gerald a temporary pot, but we need to repair the original one as soon as possible.
And there's McGonagall. Where's the broken one? Is it inside of our pants somehow? Professor McGonagall, we need your help. Let me guess, she's gonna make us do something first?
Hello, students. What seems to be the problem?
The stupid plant.
Ooh.
Gerald.
Wait, do you know about Gerald, Professor Sprout's fanged geranium?
Oh, of course I do, Mr. Atkins. I've been acquainted with that flower for many years.
Does that mean you know where he came from and why he's so important to Professor Sprout?
I do indeed. I take it Pomona left Gerald in your care while she is away at her biology conference, and she gave it to you as Slytherin instead of the Hufflepuffs that are in her house. Interesting. But I remember correctly that is not his original planter pot.
We've been looking after Gerald while Professor Sprout is away, but... Okay, why is she taking so long? We had a little accident, and Gerald's pot broke. It was a Director Explorador's fault, not ours, not the rest of us. We were hoping you could help us repair it, but we had no idea you knew about Gerald.
The flower means a great deal to Pomona, and to me as well. Quickly, let us assemble the pieces of Gerald's broken pot. We will mend it as best as we can.
Okay, whatever. Thank you so much, Professor. While we do that, we'd appreciate if you could tell us Gerald's story. We really want to know.
I see from your concern that you are a true friend to Gerald. Very well, I will tell you all of his origins.
Okay. Oh, come on. 8 hours. Uncover Gerald's origins. They really need to do the spree thing, but for new adventures, like the story spree, where it's like what's it called, the percentages and whatnot to use less energies. They should do that for for new adventures as well. Examine.
I picked out Gerald's pod myself. It cares.
Damn it. Whatever. Learn.
Gerald was my way of helping Pamina feel at home at Hogwarts.
Think. We're finally getting some answers. I just hope it's not too late. Listen.
I gave Gerald to Pamina as a gift when we were Hogwarts students.
Smile.
After I presented Gerald to Pamina, we became close friends.
Heed.
I heard that Pamina and I have drifted away from each other as of late.
Discover.
When Pamina first came to Hogwarts, she had never been so far from home.
Over here.
Have faith, Dunkar. Our Hufflepuff friendships will get us through this.
I think that's what I said. Assemble. We gathered up every piece we could find. Hopefully this is enough to fix it. Regard.
We must do everything in our power to keep Gerald from withering away.
Understand.
I presented Gerald to Pamina to help welcome her to Hogwarts.
Talk.
Dunkar is pretty broken up about Gerald's broken pot, but we can.
Damn it! I'm not able to read that quick. I guess. Anyways, let's see. Discuss.
If it was Pamina's idea to give this fanged geranium a name.
Wait, a name? Is that what it said? I don't know. Observe.
Gerald is more than a flower. He is a symbol of my friendship with Pamina.
Consider. With so many broken pieces, Gerald's pot won't be easy to repair. Chat.
I hope power will be enough to fix Gerald's broken pot.
That's what I was thinking. I could have just done that in the first place. Plan.
As soon as Gerald's pot is repaired, we'll replant him in our new soil.
Examine.
I picked out Gerald's pot myself. It carries within my feelings.
Oh, great. It disappears too fast. We're finally getting some answers. I just hope it's not too late or whatever. Over here.
Have faith, Dunkar. Our Hufflepuff friendships will get us through this.
Assemble. We gathered up every piece. Okay, same thing. Regard.
We must do everything in our power to keep Gerald from withering away.
Learn.
Gerald was my way of helping Pamina feel at home at Hogwarts.
Listen.
I gave Gerald to Pamina as a gift when we were Hogwarts students.
Smile.
After I presented Gerald to Pamina, we became close friends.
Heed.
I heard that Pamina and I have drifted away from each other as of late.
Discover.
When Pamina first came to Hogwarts, she had never been so far from home.
Understand.
I presented Gerald to Pamina to help welcome her to Hogwarts.
Discuss.
It was Pamina's idea to give this fanged geranium a name.
Okay, I did read it right the first time. Observe. Okay, symbol of friendship or whatever. Talk.
Dunkar is pretty broken up about Gerald's broken pot, but we can still fix it.
There we go, finally. Chat. Same thing. Plan. Consider. And that's it. With so many broken pieces, Gerald's pot won't be easy to repair. Alright. So now what? You gave Gerald to Professor Sprout when you were both students?
That is correct, Mr. Atkins. When Pamina first came to Hogwarts, we had never been so far from home. She had never been so far from home. As an older student, I wanted to do what I could to help her feel comfortable here.
So you gave her a welcome gift?
Precisely, and it was well received. Pamina even gave the fanged geranium a name, Gerald. After that, Pamina felt at home at Hogwarts, and our lifelong friendship began.
What a wonderful story. Thank you for sharing this, Professor. Now, now that I know what Gerald means to the two of you, I want to help him more than ever. Actually, I don't.
Then we have work to do, Mr. Atkins. I appreciate your consideration coming to me to repair Gerald's broken pot. But I believe it is well within your power to mend the pieces yourself.
I could have just done that the whole time, and I had to go to her. Are you sure? There are so many.
Believe in yourself, Mr. Atkins, just as I and your friends believe in you. Let the friendships you have forged at Hogwarts be your guide as you mend that which was once broken.
Alright, then here goes. Wow. There was no point to going to her in the first place. Reparo. And there, it's done. It worked. Gerald's pot is as good as new.
I picked that pot out myself. It carries within it the warm feelings I have for Pomona, my closest friend.
If there's one thing I've learned from my friends in Hufflepuff, it's that friendships have a special power. Do you think that your and Professor Sprout's friendship is why Gerald has been able to live for so long?
I cannot say for sure, Mr. Atkins, but magic and emotion often intertwine in mysterious ways.
If Gerald, oh no, wait, that's her.
If Gerald really is a marker of my friendship with Pomona, then the situation may be dire. The two of us are so busy with our Hogwarts duties, we rarely get a chance to enjoy one another's company. But that is hardly your concern. I wish you luck in replanting Gerald. A new soul should do him good.
Okay, so now what?
We finally know the truth about Gerald. I can understand what Professor McGonagall said about wanting to spend more time with Professor Sprout. Professor Sprout might want to spend more time with Professor McGonagall too. What do you think?
It's possible. I doubt it. I kind of doubt it. I mean, I want to say I doubt it, but I know the right answer is possible, and it's one sentence, so I want to say the right answer, of course. So yeah, it's possible. It's entirely possible. Being Hogwarts professors and heads of house must keep the two of them very busy. It makes sense they would want more time to devote to their friendship.
We've got to do something to help Professor Sprout and McGonagall reaffirm their friendship.
Yes, but this isn't the sort of thing we can do by force or will alone. Our only hope is to create the conditions for their friendship to bloom.
Whatever we do, we need to do it quickly. Professor Sprout will be back soon, and we need to repot Gerald. Not to mention figure out what to do with all the extra potting soil we made.
1 cent, that's it. We have enough magical potting soil to share the surplus with the rest of Hogwarts. We can even make it a party of a sort.
A plant repotting party. Brilliant.
Guests can bring their favorite plants, show them to their friends, and repot them in fresh, magical, poopy soil. We'll invite Professor Sprout and Professor McGonagall too, of course. Hopefully, it will give them a chance to spend time together and reconnect.
I can't wait. Let's throw a plant potting party.
Okay, so that is the last task. There's only 41 minutes left, which is still good enough time. Give Gerald back.
I've returned. I've almost arrived. Hurry and meet me at the party. Bring Gerald.
What if I don't? I should just throw Gerald on the floor in front of her. That'll be funny. She's not there. There's a bunch of people and plants. Why is Marula here when she doesn't care about Hufflepuffs or plants or whatever? It makes no sense at all. I'll start with her.
I heard about your little adventure with the dragon. Perhaps Hufflepuffs aren't so boring after all.
Yeah, I don't care. Anyways, McGonagall.
Pamela should be returning any minute. It will be good to see her again.
In one sense.
Gerald's reporting went smoothly, but he's still getting used to his new magical soil.
Also, now that I think about it, where is Gerald? Oh, in front of Cheerio. Just realized. So there she is.
But, Father, you made it. Our plant repotting party is going well.
There we are. See, this is why I confused Jay, or the Asian kid, with being a Hufflepuff because of that yellow sweater he always has. I always thought he was a Hufflepuff for so long, but then I realized I think it's a Gryffindor. Anyways, that's great. I hope everyone enjoys the extra magical potting soil that we made.
Gerald's not the only magical plant at Hogwarts to benefit from our soil mix. I even brought one of my own.
What is the plant's name? Father, maybe?
Can you tell me what type of magical plant this is? Hint is a lifesaver in the hospital wing.
If I get it wrong, will she slap me? Can I want to get it right? Okay, let me check for the answer. I know it's not really gonna do anything much, but it's Cheerio. I want to have the right answer. A hint is it's a lifesaver at hospitaling. Okay, Hogwarts mystery. Hint is a lifesaver plant. How about that? Will that work? Will that show it? No, I want the lifesaver plant. Here, no, that's not it. Lifesaver plant. No, that's not it. Okay, I'm not finding the celebration part 3. Okay, which is the right answer? I just want to know the right answer. That's it. Okay, the correct answer is Dittany. Dittany. Okay, that's Dittany. Of course, I'd recognize it anywhere.
You've got good eyes for herbology, Father. That's exactly what this is. Dittany is an important plant for healers. As such, it's great at mending wounds. I want to be a healer someday, so I decided to grow some of my own.
That's wonderful, Cheerio. I hope your Dittany enjoys our new potting mix as much as Gerald. And their Sprout comes out of nowhere.
Hello, Mr. Atkins. It's good to be back at Hogwarts.
Welcome back, Professor. How was the herbology conference? Not that I care.
It was a fascinating look into the magic of the botanical world. I'd love to discuss it in detail, but at the moment, I simply must know how my precious Gerald is doing.
Very, very bad. I hope it withers away. Gerald is right here, Professor. He's just fine. We kept him safe while you were gone, even though Dora the Exploradora dropped its pot. We even refreshed his potting soil.
How wonderful. How wonderful. Thank you for taking such good care of him while I was away. You may not be a Hufflepuff, Mr. Atkins, but your loyalty and dedication are no less praiseworthy, and you are way better than all the other Hufflepuffs. That's why I entrusted you with my plant. I was hoping to replace Gerald's soil myself before I left, but Hagrid's new mix wasn't ready. And what a wonderful idea it was to share the rest of the bounty with the other plant lovers of Hogwarts.
We thought it would give us all a chance to relax, since we've all been so busy lately.
I understand that all too well. With all of my duties at Hogwarts, I've been neglecting my own friends. Thank you again, Mr. Atkins. Go on and enjoy the party. You've earned it. I challenge you to learn all that you can about your friends and their favorite plants.
Yeah, whatever. Oh my goodness, it's 8 hours. I knew it. I went from like 2,000, what was it, 2,400 or 2,300 energies, 2,814, and it's gonna go lower than that. Enjoy the party. So I'm gonna go down to like 1,700 something. Alright, let's see. I'll start off with Esmeralda. Not politely.
I only grow deadly plants like belladonna.
Back away.
If a plant can't kill you, I'm not interested.
Okay. Discuss. Why am I with Batty Ali?
Now that my identity is doing well, I wonder what else I could.
I could what? Oh, it seems like I'm walking everywhere. Great. Contemplate. Perhaps I ought to consider growing more magical plants myself. No, I don't. Agree.
Hufflepuffs have always understood the joy of growing things.
Eavesdrop.
I'm so glad we had this chance to catch up.
Realize.
I like to grow mint and use it to add a flavor to my cauldron cakes.
Comfort.
Thank you so much for fixing Gerald's broken pot.
What a what? Joke. Can one birdie bots every flavor bean grow into a tree? I dream to dream or something like that? I don't know. Note.
I'm a cactus, but it doesn't need soil.
Nobody cares. Converse.
There's nothing quite like the beauty found in nature. It's inspiring.
Enjoy.
You can feel the Hufflepuff love in the air.
Speak.
My cactus requires respect, just like me.
Yeah, nobody respects you at all. Confer.
Marilla keeps a cactus. Somehow that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, I don't care at all. Consider.
Once you get interested in plants, you tend to collect more.
I didn't get to read the rest. Learn.
I always try to keep a pot of yellow flowers by my windowsill.
Discover.
My uncle taught me how to grow my own tea plants.
Is that it? Okay. Appreciate. This never would have happened without my friends in Hufflepuff. Let's see. I can only click on them too. I guess so. Heat.
I'll keep the initiative with Gerald's pot between us, Mr. Atkins.
Over here.
Go on, Minerva. I want to hear all about what you've been up to.
I don't. Look around. Who knew a little magical soil could bring so many people together? Shrug.
That's what people assume. I'm a Hufflepuff. I wonder if it's my jumper.
It's your freaking sweater, you idiot. Laugh. Marula told me if I planted birdie pots every... Oh my goodness, never mind. They really need to leave. Now that they did the creature thing, the magical creature stuff, the easier thing, that makes it a little easier, much easier, so you won't have to do it one by one. What they should work on next is keeping the text longer than it's supposed to be. Like, I don't know, they could just keep the text the whole time until you click away or whatever. That will be so much better instead of disappearing and not letting me read it. Smile.
It's good to see all of my wonderful Hufflepuffs again.
Okay, it's between Esmeralda and Go Diogo. I'll go with Go Diogo here.
I never had a plant I didn't end up killing. I'm just here for moral support.
Whatever. Discuss.
Now that my data is doing well, I wonder what else I could grow.
Me? Contemplate. Perhaps I ought to consider growing more magical plants myself. Agree.
Hufflepuffs have always understood the joy of growing things.
Eavesdrop.
I'm so glad I had this chance to catch up.
Realize.
I like to grow mint and use it to add flavor to my cauldron cakes.
Comfort.
Thank you so much for fixing Gerald's broken pots. What a relief.
Is that it? Joke. Can what birdie bots every flavor bean grow into a tree? I dare to dream. There we go, finally read it better. Note.
I have a cactus, but it doesn't need soil.
Okay, it's the same thing now. Converse. There, finally.
There's nothing quite like the beauty found in nature. It's inspiring.
Finally, I'm done.
Hello again, Mr. Atkins. I trust you've been enjoying the party.
I have. I've learned all sorts of things about the plants my friends keep.
Fascinating. Let's see what you've discovered then. Which of your friends keeps a plant that's prickly on the outside, but soft, squishy in the middle?
Prickly on the outside. Oh, I think that's the cactus, right? Marula, I'm assuming. I want to get it wrong though. I'll go with Barney. Tough on the outside, soft in the middle. That sounds like a bit like Barney.
Close, Mr. Atkins. I can imagine describing Mr. Lee in those terms.
I didn't mean it that way, but whatever.
But if you were paying attention, you know that Mr. Lee has not bought a pot of dirt with a sweet planted inside.
Alright, I hope he's not too disappointed when he never grows a tree of Bertie Bott's every flavor beans.
It is Miss Knight who keeps the plant I described, a cactus.
Yeah, I don't care.
Cactuses are prickly without, but soft and vulnerable within. Not unlike Miss Knight herself.
Yeah, she's vulnerable in every way, because she sucks.
There is much we can discover about our friends by studying their botanical companions.
That's true, Professor. I feel I learned more about you by looking after Gerald.
Is that so? Good things, I hope.
Nope.
Speaking of Gerald, you must check on him immediately. Something extraordinary has happened.
Okay, it's biting again. Should I put my hand inside of his mouth? Gerald, it's like he's a whole new flower.
That's right, Gerald is as healthy and feisty as a fanked geranium should be. And I feel I owe this miraculous recovery to you.
I don't know about that. I had a lot of help from my friends in Hufflepuff.
We're nowhere without our friends. We're nowhere without our friends, Mr. Atkins. Thank you again for looking after Gerald for one. For me. In recognition of your efforts, you will be awarded a Hufflepuff Medal of Excellence, even though you're not a Hufflepuff. It is rare for a non-Hufflepuff to earn such an award, but your service to Hufflepuff was outstanding.
Incredible. Thank you so much, Professor. Yeah, whatever. Okay, one center was waving at me.
Father. Your friends are calling you. Go on. I'll stay here and chat with Minerva some more.
I have a feeling the reason why the plant Gerald got better was because he saw McGonagall and Sprout talking or whatever. That's what I'm assuming.
I can hardly believe it. Gerald is back to his old bitey self. I wonder what it was that did it. Perhaps it was seeing Professor McGonagall and Professor Sprout together again.
That's literally what I just said.
Then again, it could just be our new potting soil. What do you think, Father?
I'm just gonna go with the potting soil because why not? I think it was our new potting soil that helped Gerald bloom again.
Perhaps you're right. We did put a lot of work into making it. But I couldn't help but notice that Gerald didn't perk up until Professor Sprout and McGonagall started talking.
It seems that friendships like plants need time and care to flourish. It's been a great experience spending so much time with my friends in Hufflepuff. And there's no better place than Hogwarts for my Hufflepuff friendships to bloom. Okay, finally done. So I get the medal, the Hufflepuff medal. I get 5 gems. Oh, I leveled up, that's why. And at last, I am done. So that's one more new adventure down. And I'm gonna go show my medal now. There, so now I'm missing the Slytherin one. It was great. It had 1 cent in Cheerios, so that was great. But I just don't like that Tonga car took most of the time for like 3 tasks or more. If it was a 1 cent only the most, and Cheerio as well, it would have been so much better. But whatever. Now Slytherin is the next one, which kind of sucks, because stupid Marula is gonna be involved the most. I'm quite sure. Right, I have new furniture. I want to put it up. Let's see. So what's this? Is I think it's not Easter, is it? I forgot what type of furniture it is. There's the pillow. I think it's supposed to be like spring, maybe. Okay, where's the chair? Did I get the chair? Which is the chair that's supposed to be with it? Oh, I think it was this one. Was it? I don't remember if it was Easter or not. I think it was Easter. I really don't remember. Okay. It looks more like, yeah, like spring, like rain. I'll figure it out. There's this. Then this for the bed. I'm assuming it's this one, right? Because apparently it's raining for the other stuff. There's clouds, and then this one. Yeah, definitely this one. Alright, let's see. Does it make sense? Yeah, I don't think the egg goes with that one. So which one is it? There's not one that shows like rain or anything like that. I have no idea which one it is. I don't think it's this one. Or maybe it's this one. It actually looks, yeah, it fits with the color. I think that's the one was it. In the rugs, was that the right rugs? Let me check actually. I don't think, maybe there's different rugs. I think it fits. They also need to do this for like the way they did for the creature stuff, made it easier and whatnot. They should make it easier with the furniture stuff and place, like they should have an option here. There should be an owned option, store option, and then sets, owned sets or something like that. And then you're able to know which stuff goes together with what. And then if you want to mix it up, like if you want a specific set together, but then you want to change like one thing, like for example the chair, you like this pumpkin better or whatever, you could put the set together, so you won't have to do it one by one or try to figure out which sets go together, because you can't really tell all the time for every one of them. And then you could switch one furniture item like this. But yeah, they should do that at some point. Same with the text. Leave it longer so I can read everything properly. Right, so nothing here. I get more chocolate frogs, more energies. Alright, let's see. Anything here? No. Alright, let me see. There's this I have to collect. Adventures. I mean, achievements. So that one was for year... What year? It was for year 3. Hufflepuff Celebration. So got 5 gems. You brought Gerald the fanged geranium back to his old bitey self and gave Professor Sprout and McGonagall a chance to reaffirm their friendship. The kindness, dedication, loyalty, and hard work you demonstrated have earned you a Hufflepuff Medal of Excellence. Yeah, whatever. So now the next one is gonna be Slytherin Medal whenever it comes. So that actually took a while. The previous house celebration was the Gryffindor one, and that was like at least a month ago, I think. These were very close to each other. Like the first Ravenclaw, then after like a week or 2 weeks or so, the Gryffindor came out, and I was expecting the next one to be like another week or 2, but this one came out after like a month. But whatever. Anyways, I'm hoping the next one takes a longer while as well. Also, how much did I collect for the tokens, now that I think about it? 276. I don't think that's enough. I need a lot more. So I have 2 days to collect a bunch of tokens. Oh, I have these. Oh, which reminds me. Where is it? These. It ends in how much? 2 days, 7 hours. So this is the perfect time to get all the rewards. All this stuff right here. I want to get the ghost cat the most, so I have enough to collect everything, I think. That's 8,000, yeah. So let's see. Purchase. Ooh, I got some... Oh, it gave me empathy as well. Cool. This one and... There. Heck yeah. So I have 1,645 left. Okay, I need a lot more to get both of those as well. For this one, I already have the Slytherin robes. Oh, the difference is that it's opened. So I'm just going to get this one, even though I'm never going to use it. So now I'm missing one more. And then I'm hoping I could get a few more to get like maybe energy or coins or whatever. Right, so I have all the cats. I'm going to switch my cat at the moment. Let's see, my cats. I have a lot of cat skins now. The first one, I want to go with the ghost one, but I'll just choose a different cat. I gotta remember which ones are new. The one with the Slytherin color, the snowball color or snowflake. Let me see what happens if I go back. Do they still have the exclamation marks? No, they don't. That kind of sucks. I really want to use the ghost one. There we go. Oh my goodness, he's so damn cute, and he's basically dead. Alright, next is the clothing that I got. The boring outfit that I'm never gonna wear. And it came with a hair or a hat? Kind of forgot. Oh yeah, it came with a... Who will wear that? That is so lame. I'm never gonna wear it. Anyways, what else do I have? Kind of forgot. Alright, the Bird Boy's Prophecy. I didn't complete it. I should be able to collect from here. Yeah, there we go. I really don't care. I got 4 at least. And then the practice makes perfect. I at least completed that. So I get some energy out of that. So the next video, I gotta think which one I'm gonna do. There's no story spree at the moment. So I think I'm gonna wait a while longer, just see if anything comes out, like Story Spree or another new adventure, like brand new adventure, potentially. Because I don't want to start story mode without a story spree. I don't do that anymore. There has to be a story spree, so I don't use that much energies. If not, I could continue with Quidditch or side quests, especially the side quests, because there's more tasks, and that way I get more tokens to do the carnival prizes. And I also want to complete this so I could get enough of the what's it called, seasonal tokens. I have 8 hours left, so I'll wait like maybe an hour or two and see if anything comes out, anything new comes out during that time, like I said, story spree or so. But yeah, that is it for now. It was so far for sure the best out of the house celebrations, better than the Ravenclaw one and better than the Gryffindor one. But I would have preferred it had 1 cent and Cheerio more. It had more of Tongar from what I remember, so that kind of sucked. Anyways, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you liked the video. Comment down below what you guys think. Let's check out a video in the playlist above, and I'll see you guys in the next video.